I didn't join the program, I feel like it would have taken me so much longer to get where I am now. So eventually I probably would have got to where I am now, but with someone with experience who's coming along and mentoring you, that time is like invaluable.
So prior to you joining the program, what was the main problems you were encountering on your brand and like your production?
I think production wise, like my main problems were I didn't really have like a set like template and kind of like format to like maximize my like time producing and um to like make it easier for myself. I feel like when coming to the program, there's so many little like tips and tricks workflow wise that like obviously help workflow, but I think also help like the like mental capacity in terms of ideating, and you only have like those short periods of time where you're at like 100% creativity kind of. And yeah, no, I found that super helpful.
Yeah, because your production was already at a somewhat decent level. It wasn't like you were starting from scratch or anything like that. Um,
Yeah,
but what did you find was the biggest bottlenecks that you had in like your production when you first joined the program?
I think not fully understanding the layering of like professional quality tracks. There was yeah a lot of little like flaws within the productions that you were able to like identify like super easily. Obviously, like experience is like everything, and yeah, I was able to like go through and start making those changes and start making like better tracks more consistently.
Hmm. And was there anything in particular about the how the coaching program was set up that really helped?
I really really enjoyed the format. I think that it helped obviously like not only just in a musical way, but in a whole like routine way, workflow, a huge one. Um, but yeah, it was great to have to be held accountable week to week with someone. And if you ever feel like you're kind of by yourself in your producing, and you're looking for almost like a little team to like come around you, um yeah, it's a no-brainer.
For sure. And so as a result of, implementing what we went through in the program, building out the production and everything, what was the main outcome? Like what did you get out of it for the most part?
I think the biggest thing was more high quality tracks and the volume of tracks. So now I'm easily making at least 3 to 4 buildups into drops per week. And obviously, like before, I would like struggle to, or I'd spend like a week making like one track, and yeah, it's just a huge difference. Production quality and also quantity wise.
Yeah, awesome. And where do you think you'd be right now if you hadn't originally, joined the program after we had that discovery session way back?
If I didn't join the program, I feel like it would have taken me so much longer to get where I am now. So eventually I probably would have got to where I am now, but with someone with experience, you who's coming along and mentoring you, that time is like invaluable. And if you want to fast forward your like career goals and your track, I would 100% recommend it.
Yeah, and another question as well I've got is when you first were, thinking about joining, did you have any skepticism about it? Because I mean, for example, that I'm predominantly a bass artist, but even so, I still have a lot of like background in house music and progressive house. Was there any things that you were skeptical of prior to working together?
Um, not really. I obviously did have a lot of trust because I did know Brandon. And from everything that I saw, all the testimonials like seem super inspirational. And yeah, no, I think it converts a lot. Obviously, you've done house before, and the main thing is you have a lot of experience in layering like synths and actual processing of synths, which was I feel like super valuable. And yeah, I feel like once you start making any type of music, you kind of know for most genres in like electronic music, um, what what um, what needs to be where and how to mix and master it.
Yeah, definitely. Well said. And one last question as well. If there's anyone who's watching this video and is on the fence about, jumping on a discovery session with myself or any other student advisors, like how you did, what
Yeah,
would you say to them?
I think discovery session is probably the best way to start. You get an understanding, and you get a face-to-face interaction almost with the your future mentor, and I think that's pretty priceless. I know there are a lot of programs out there where it's just sign up today, blah blah blah, but that face-to-face discovery call and it being so like personal every week is I reckon makes a huge difference, as opposed to if it was just like coursework and content and you kind of just did it yourself.
Yeah, 100%. Awesome, man. Thanks for sharing that with me.
Okay.